How do I start this off? Did I have an intro before? Because I low-key don't remember it now. I don't know how to make a YouTube video anymore. I need water. That was mainly air. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taiga, if you don't know who I am. I can't do this. Okay. So today I am bringing back Say It Explained. So from what I remember, I ended off on season 2, episode 6. So today I'm going to be explaining words. I'm going to be explaining season 2, episode 7. So don't worry, I am still going to be doing all of the seasons, even the newest season, number 4. So yeah. I'm going to try to explain this as much as possible. A lot of things have changed, especially my perspective on actually a lot of things from the episodes. I already want to point something out. So it's so weird seeing this because this is a whole different map than what season 4 is. So seeing back and looking at this old map is hilarious because if I'm correct, this is also the map that Griffin's Diary was on. I think I just like slapped them together and called it a day. Is that the same map? It might be. I know that Say It and the Entity have the exact same map too. So I don't know if Griffin's Diary is also a part of that map. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. Okay. I am going to stop this actually. I'm going to explain something that a lot of people don't actually know. I see a lot of comments about where the Say It intro is because me and my old friend actually sing it together and we wrote it together. And I had to, this is not like any like beef with her or anything. Like, I love the girl so much still. She asked me if, I could take the video down, because she didn't want it up because it was her voice, and I was like, yeah, no worries, like, I understand. So I did take the video down. I did not delete it. I still have it, but I did take it off public eye because, of course, I respect her privacy and everything. Mainly because she has improved so much with herself and her life, and she's doing really well with her singing and songs and whatnot and acting. Very proud of her, but that is the reason why it is not on YouTube anymore. I have thought about doing it like a solo-wise, and like re-uploading it, and then I was like, maybe not. It's actually a really hard song for me to sing by myself, so I don't think I'd be able to actually do that. But yeah, it's still a possibility, but I don't think that's what's gonna happen. Anyway. Oh, right. Oh my gosh. It's this episode. Where am I? Am I dead?
No, Maxine.
Mom?
My beautiful daughter.
Mom. I've missed you so much.
I've missed you too. So much, honey.
How am I able to see you? What is this place? What happened?
Maxine, I will explain everything.
Malia!
Tobias, stay here. The paramedics are checking up on her right now. They'll be taking her to the hospital. Last time I talked to them, they said it wasn't that bad. It could have been worse.
She's my daughter, Malia.
I know. She's going to be okay. She's going to be okay.
Hello, Mr. Lore.
Oh, hi, Julian. Come to visit Maxine again?
Yeah, I brought her something that she might like when she wakes up.
Don't you have school?
Yeah, I was just about to go there, but I wanted to.
Check up on her?
Yes, sir. Has anything changed?
I'm afraid not.
Her skin color looks better than it did.
Yes it does.
Well, I'll see you later, Mr. Lore.
Take care.
You too.
Tobias,
Malia.
how is she?
Nothing has really changed, but she's alright. She just needs to wake up.
Is there anything I can do to help you? I know you've been here a while.
Just continue taking care of the shop.
Alright, try to eat, please. I'll be back here to bring you dinner. I won't take no for an answer.
Thank you, Malia.
Of course. Oh, Tobias, she's going to be okay, alright? Have faith, and just stay by her side. You will be the one person she wants to wake up to.
Thank you.
Try to get some fresh air as well. I'll be back later.
Maxie, please, wake up.
I want to talk about that scene. I actually remember setting the entire scene up for that. I remember building everything and filming it with my body actors. And looking back on things like this, like, warms my heart because, like, I miss those days. And honestly, I really love the relationship that comes with Tobias and Maxine because, you know, they're father and daughter, but he is seriously one of the best parents that I have written and love dearly. He is always there for her, like, no matter what. And throughout the seasons, you can see their relationship, you know, come together, tear apart, and then come together again. And it's really, like, heartwarming to me because even though I don't have a relationship like that, it's... How to explain this? Don't get me wrong, my father is great. I love him. Just the closeness of them and how open she is with him is something I deeply admire and wish I had. And, you know, he tries his best to support her through everything, putting her in therapy and, you know, just, you know, like accepting who she is and knowing that her friends are, you know, what builds her up and keeps her stable. And I love that Julian comes and that he checks up on her. You know, like, he doesn't stay and be creepy about it and stays forever. But, like, he comes and he checks up on her and whatnot and, you know, make sure that her dad's okay. And I really love that. Like, everyone knows that I love Julian, okay? Everyone knows that, like, Julian is, like, one of my favorite characters I've probably created ever. And that also kind of goes to, like, Oliver as well. Like, I really love Oliver, too. But I love this scene so much. I just love the relationship between a daughter and father, and Kaida Somo does an amazing job playing the father. I must say, like, he is one of the best voice actors I have ever had, and I am so happy that he plays my father in this. I know that sounds kind of weird, but, like, yeah. Mom, why am I here? Will I go back?
You will go back. The reason you're here is you're unconscious. You will return to your body at any moment.
What if I don't want to go back?
Honey, it doesn't work like that.
Then, can I ask you something? Why did you do it? Why did you jump?
Maxine.
Was it because of me? Did I do something? Were you unhappy with me as your daughter? Disappointed in me? Or did Dad do something?
Maxine, stop.
I need to know. Please, Mom.
I'll tell you.
I'm listening.
Ren.
What do you want?
We need to talk.
About?
Maxine.
What about her?
She was supposed to meet me 1 week ago, the day of the accident, but she wasn't home when I got to her house. Her father told me that she ran off with you. Is this true? It is!
So what if it is?
Oh my god, what did you say to her? What made her cross the street to get hit by a car?
My confession.
You what?
I confessed to her.
You're joking, right?
No.
Wow, the son of a...
Are we done here?
Hell no, we're not. I've tried to be the nice guy, Ren, but you've crossed the line. I don't know what is with you and Maxine, but it ends here. I won't let you hurt her again. Not ever. So stop showing up at her room in the hospital every day. Stay away from her. Period.
You can't stop me.
Don't challenge me, Ren. I'm warning you.
I'm not afraid of you. Your warning is a waste.
Such confidence, huh?
You should try it sometime.
This jerk.
Alright, so if you guys are lost, in the last episode, Maxine had, she was supposed to meet up with Julian, I think it was for a date, and Ren had came over earlier, and he was like, I want to talk to you, and she went with him. Well, he kind of like dragged her. He took her to a field, and he was going on about how he feels like he needs to express how he feels, and Maxine was like, you know, I don't really want to deal with this right now. I am trying to get over you. She was done basically with him, because, you know, he kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing her, and, you know, she got tired of it, and so she's here trying to date Julian. And so Ren is now like, okay, well, you know, it's kind of like, if I can't have her, no one can. It's that type of person. And I know that no one really sees this, but back when I was with my friends and whatnot, we would watch the series together. And after rewatching, I was like, wow, this character is actually not as what I thought it was. And, you know, that's kind of like the mindset, because back then I was oblivious to the specific details until I got out of that mental state that I was in. And, you know, kind of opened my eyes and was like, wow, this character is actually, you know, not what people see, unless it's like, you know, brought to their attention. So in this scene, from last episode, Ren was expressing his feelings. Like, I'm gonna tell you now, I think he said that he loved her, or had feelings for her. I don't know the exact words that were said. You know, she took off because she was upset. She didn't want to hear it. She was done. She was oblivious to everything. She was in her own mind, and she was not looking where she was going. She crossed the street. She wasn't looked both ways, and she got hit by a car, and that car had hit her, and it was a hit and run, which means the car had left without checking on her or doing anything about it. So what I thought about that other scene when he was expressing his feelings, I had said that, you know, if I was in the situation, if I was in a relationship that I was trying to get over someone that I had loved dearly, and I'm dating this said person, having someone else come to the relationship and tell me that they are in love with me is kind of not okay. Because, you know, if you're happy in this relationship, why have someone come and tell you that they love you? That could possibly mess things up. And, you know, it was kind of like how if a girl had come up and, you know, said that they were in love with my fiance, then I would have been like, what? Like, why would you do that when he's clearly in a healthy, loving relationship? And so that's why I said, like, to Ren, it seems like the right thing to do, but to Maxine and kind of to everyone else, it's not okay to do that. So that's why when I say watch what Ren does throughout the entire season, how he acts, what he says, and throughout, like, the season, it doesn't really get better. And I'm pointing this out now because when we go through the episodes, I just want everyone to, like, actually watch Ren. Watch what he does, watch what he says, and kind of, like, count what's good, what's bad. And you're gonna see that the bad kind of goes up, and there's barely any good there. And, you know, it's not how I expected to write Ren, but back then, that's how I saw Ren, and that was kind of the relationship that I was in. And season 4 really brings out a lot to the series, which I'm kind of excited to go and explain that, because it explains so much. And that's why I'm also doing this, is that so you guys can kind of see what I was thinking back then and what I think now of it. But when it comes to this specific scene in episode 7, and, you know, Ren and Julian are having this big kind of like fight and whatnot, Julian does have a right to kind of be upset because he was supposed to go out with her, and, you know, having a different guy come into your relationship and kind of like try to steal your girl, like, it's not, like, okay. And the fact that she ended up in the hospital due to what he said, it is kind of the blame on Ren. And so I do think that in this scene, Julian has every right to be upset, and I don't think that it is okay for Ren to have this, like, I don't care kind of, you know, act going on. And that's, like, it blows my mind how toxic Ren is. And it seriously is the it's so bad. Like it really is that bad. And that's why in season 4 I'm happy to explain so many things that are gonna probably be unbelievable. But let's carry on. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much.
Thank you for dinner. I appreciate it. It's just been so hard to eat lately.
You can't beat yourself up for this, Tobias. It was an accident. No one can change that.
I just wish I knew what happened. What made her cross the street without looking.
You told me she was with Ren, so I talked to him.
And?
It's a little personal.
Please tell me. He's like a son to me anyway.
The night of the accident, Ren had confessed his feelings for her. She ran off in tears. He said she seemed shocked and he ran after her, but he lost her and couldn't find her. She wouldn't pick up her phone or anything. Then the accident happened.
Malia.
Tobias, please don't blame him.
I don't. I want to comfort him. He must be blaming himself right now for this. That poor kid. He's been through so much.
When you see him next, talk to him.
I will.
Alright, I'm going to explain this a little bit. I love the relationship in this. I love that Malia and Tobias, you know, were friends, and I really love that she's there for the family, even though, like, she's not a part of it right now. And it really warms my heart to just, like, see that she's there for him because he's going through, like, such a hard time, and she sees Maxine as, like, you know, one of her daughters. And, you know, I feel for this because, like, you know, Tobias tries to see the best in everyone, and that mentality can be good and it can also be very bad, which is why Maxine also has that mentality, is that, you know, myself, I try to see the best in people, and that is always not always a good thing. You know, because there are pretty horrible people in this world, and that's really sad to say, but there is. And, you know, Ren happens to be one of those people, and it's more of, you can't fix him unless he wants to fix himself. You know, he's one of those, like, you seriously cannot help him unless he wants to help himself. And, you know, it was like that in real life as well, you know, like, I couldn't help him. It had to be his choice, and he had to do it because he wanted to. And that was a huge thing in the past that irritated the crap out of me. But it was, like, his thing, you know? And that's why, like, they're both, like, the same. But, you know, Tobias sees him as, like, a son, and, you know, he's always been there for Ren, and, you know, he tries to support him as much as possible. And, yeah, Ren probably does, you know, feel horrible about this, and, you know, probably feels guilty. But what he doesn't do is he doesn't really show it, and that's, you know, a big thing that I don't really see. And that's kind of what irritates me, but it is what it is, you know what I mean?
Maya, it's getting late. You should be getting home.
Oh, right. Sorry, I lost track of time.
No worries. I'll keep you updated if anything changes.
Please do. Good night, Mr. Lord.
Good night, hon.
I was depressed, Maxine. I was hurting so much and grieving.
Mom.
Your father wanted another baby. He really wanted a son. But he wouldn't have been mad if it was another girl. So we tried and tried for another baby. I found out I was pregnant and I told your father. I was going to tell you when he knew everything was okay, but
No.
I had a miscarriage. My heart broke and shattered. I wasn't able to tell your father, so I went to the doctors alone, and he told me that I wasn't going to be able to conceive any more children. I couldn't give your father what he wanted. I'm so sorry.
Mom, I'm so sorry. You went through that all by yourself. I can't even imagine how much pain you were in. I'm so sorry, Mom.
Maxine, when you go back, please tell your father everything. Tell him I'm sorry and that I love him.
Of course, but why are you telling me this now?
It's time that you went back, Maxine.
Will I see you again?
In your dreams. But Maxie, I'm always with you, watching over you.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too. One more thing, Maxine. Tell him I'm with our son.
Mom. Mom?
Max!
Yay! That was a good episode. So, I love the relationship between, her and her mom. Even though no one really gets to see it, she got to talk to her mom one last time and to, get answers to, why she did it, is a relief to Maxine. And I wasn't expecting to see Maya. I forget that she's here, and it really warms my heart because season 4, yada yada yada, spoilers, she's not there. And I miss Maya so much. I really do love the relationship between Maxine and Maya. They have such a big friendship that I dearly wish that I had, and it's just warming to see that, people go and visit her, and, that she's not alone. And I love this series so much. But that is all I'm going to explain. I know I kind of got off topic every now and then, but I really do have so much to explain that I'm gonna have to get off track sometimes. That's just how my brain works. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I have enjoyed, explaining this and rewatching episodes. I love rewatching my episodes. Even though it's not probably the best quality, it's a learning process type of thing, And I feel like I have improved a bunch throughout the years. And I am really glad to be back on YouTube. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Have a good day or night, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Mwah.